Strong enough breeze here, blown across the field into our face. Conor Doyle throws the ball in. We're underway. The free committed straight away. Free Mikey Heffernan. Mikey just drops it momentarily. Gathers on the second occasion. Little hand pass back to Conor Ryan. Conor Ryan very close to the sideline. Gets his hand pass away. And this is Josh Keller with the strike at the target from a tight angle. It's over the bar. It's out in week 1. He'll be hoping to do the same today. And he started in the right manner anyway. It's over the bar.
He doesn't miss too many, so I wish him the best of luck with this. But as I said, there's a very strong crosswind, so
he'll have to judge it. Michael strikes it well. Very high and indeed accurate from Michael Heffernan. Close to the end line. If it can be held in there from Philip Hickey, indeed it can. Lots of pressure from Paul Curran. Philip still heading for the goal. Philip playing along the hurley. Big chance of a green flag for Nenagh, and he buries it. Philip Hickey, great finish this occasion. And an early. This is Jack Shelley. Late change from Mullinahone. Good looking ball inside. This is Martin Keogh. And Mullinahone have a chance of a green flag themselves. And Martin Keogh goes for it and buries it into the top corner. What a finish. Ben is going to get there before the end line. Ben tries to go in along the end line, does ever so well, breaks a tackle. Ben gets his strike away, and he beats the goalkeeper at the near post. Another super green flag for Nenagh Éire Óg. Very long. It's just batted away by Paul Curran, doesn't work out. Josh Keller zips in to take it away, a little flick off, and the ball is knocked over the bar from 40 yards. Philip is on fire in here, early days. Gathers will, gives a hand pass off to Conor Hennessy. Conor gets a strike away from 40 yards, and that's the score of the afternoon. It's up the hand, doesn't gather it. This is Philippe McIntyre. Philippe sells a lovely dummy and gets a strike away on his right. That's a super score from Philippe McIntyre. Philippe breaks a couple of challenges. Little hand pass off then to Josh Keller. Josh running away from the goal, gets a strike away on his right, and that's over the bar. Another good score from Josh. And he gives his hand pass off, and another little hand pass forward again to Sam Rowan. Sam gets a strike away from 50 yards straight in front of the post, and it's over the bar. Good score from Sam Rowan. Deficit for his side now, so it is one that his side really need. Michael lifts and strikes, and indeed it's over the bar. It's a good score. 2 goals and 10 for Nenagh Éire Óg. One good looking ball from the Mullinahone boys straight into the inside forward line, and the shot comes in from Sam Rowan. It's very high, and it's going to drop onto the roof of the net. That's a great score on this occasion from Sam. This is Sean Curran. Sean recycles the ball out to Michael Dunn. Michael gets a strike away on his left, and that's over the bar from Michael Dunn.
Mullinahone
ball so well. Bit of a ruck formed, and eventually Ben West comes away with it for Nenagh. Ben gets inside his defender, get his strike away, and that's over the bar. Good score from Ben West. No issue to him. Sam O'Farrell lifts and strikes, and indeed it's straight over the crossbar. 8-point lead now for Nenagh Éire Óg once again. Out. Little 1-2 between their teammates. This is Martin Keogh. Martin gets his strike away from 60 yards under a lot of pressure. It's a good looking effort from Martin Keogh, and that's over the bar. Great score. Philip's out in front and gathers first time on this occasion. Philip makes a bit of space for himself, gets his strike away very close to the crossbar, and indeed it's over the crossbar. Good score from Philip Hickey. Michael lifts and strikes. He's looking at it anxiously, but it holds its line, and it's over the bar. Conor Doyle holds in 13. Mullinahone 1 goal and 9, so it's a 7-point lead for Nenagh Éire Óg at the break. Is that a fair reflection, Michael?
I would think so. I'd say first 10-12 minutes Nenagh were well on top and got their a 6-7 point lead, and it's pretty much even Steven since then. Colin Shelley was exercising there at half time. I wouldn't be surprised if we see him back in the game. He looked to be moving kind of all right.
Yeah, good to see him fit again. His knees strapped up, but he's almost maybe 30 yards out. Should be routine for Sam O'Farrell, and indeed it is. As Nenagh Éire Óg's lead swells out to 8 points. O'Farrell anyway to take the place ball. 30 yards out, straight in front of the post. Sam lifts and strikes, and it's no issue to him. And the lead pushes out to 8 points once again. Ball for Sam O'Farrell. Tighter angle this side, but still only 30-35 yards out. Should be no issue. Sam lifts and strikes, and it's over the bar.
That's his 5th point from a free.
Conor Ryan, and Conor drops it in around the house. Dangerous looking ball. Paul Curran fighting for the ball. Ben West gathers it brilliantly, and Ben West buries the ball into the back of the net. Another super finish from Ben West. And Paul Curran Ever so well, Paul Curran, hand pass to Sam Rowan. Sam gets a strike away from a long way out, and that's straight over the bar.
Super score, yeah.
And Sam hook out is long. Not one clean though, and it falls kindly for Micheál Dunn. Micheál gets his strike away, and that's straight over the bar. Good score for Micheál Dunn. Don Curran does ever so well to take it away from him. Flick pass forward from Darrell Lennon is a good one, and this is Jack Shelley. Jack trying to make a bit of space for himself to get his strike away. Does so off his left. That's a fine score from Jack Shelley.
Oh, great score from Jack. A very good score. Jack is coming back off.
Hand pass off to Ben West. Flick pass over the top to Sam O'Farrell. Sam had a chance of a green flag. He had no interest in it. Just taps it over to keep the scoreboard ticking for Nenagh. Extends their lead. Guarantee you that, folks. So 13 and a half minutes played in the second half. It is a 10-point lead for Nenagh Éire Óg at the moment. 3 goals in 18 to 1 goal in 14. As Micheál Dunn strikes that ball over the bar to cut the lead back to 9.
And he's a great free taker.
Michael Dunn in the middle of the field, just a little bit casual. And Michael Heffernan, quick as you like, comes in and takes it away from him and taps it over the bar. It's a super score from Michael Heffernan.
Super score from Mikey Heffernan, but Conor Ryan made a brilliant.
Dunn gives his hand pass over the top to Darrell Lennon. Darrell makes an angle for himself, 50 yards out, straight in front of the post. Good score from Darrell Lennon.
And they're in a body check, and I'd say he needs a couple of minutes to get back to himself.
Micheál Dunn takes the place ball and knocks it over the bar, so cuts the lead. Not the easiest one he'll ever take, but Sean lifts and strikes, and it's straight and accurate. Good score.
Oh, Sean.
And that pushes the lead back up to 10 points once again. Just doesn't work out. This is Darragh O'Brien. Hand pass back to Micheál Dunn. Gets a strike away and is left on the turn. That's a good score from Micheál Dunn. Gathered, and eventually it falls to Barry Heffernan again. Barry gets a strike away from 85 metres out and throws it over the bar himself. What an unbelievable score from Barry Heffernan.
I'd say he was saying, lads, if you're
not keen, Enda plants his feet and goes very long.
That's a good score.
And indeed accurate. A super score from Enda Keane.
Could come into play, so Micheál is probably right. Keep taking points. Every point could be very important.
Yeah, it could come down to that for sure. Micheál knocks it over the bar as we tick towards 64 minutes, folks. Maybe one shot away. Flick pass back to Philip Hickey. Philip gets a strike away right in front of the stand. It's another super score from Philip Hickey. Another one of the stars on show here this evening, Michael.
Back on the horse, and I'd say nearly every Nenagh player will sleep easy tonight knowing that he gave a good performance.
Yeah, so final whistle as we just said, folks. Nenagh Éire Óg comfortable winners for a finish. Good game of hurling though. It's not really a true reflection. Mullinahone can hold their head up. Final score.